Most people imagine online income as this loud, flashy thing. Hustle culture, endless posting, selling courses, talking into a camera every single day. But that's not what's actually happening right now. Quietly across the UK, and honestly the US and Australia too, a different kind of online income is growing. It's not glamorous. It doesn't look impressive on social media. And that's exactly why most people miss it. This isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about something far more realistic. People building income streams that don't demand their full attention, their personality, or their time every single day. And yes, people are calling it lazy. Not because it's easy, but because it's efficient. Let's be clear about something first. Lazy doesn't mean careless. Lazy means avoiding unnecessary effort. In the UK especially, people are tired. High rent, rising bills, long commutes, wages that don't stretch the way they used to. So instead of chasing the loudest opportunity, many are choosing quieter ones. Systems that work in the background. One of the biggest shifts is that people are stepping away from being the face of their income. No personal brand, no influencer lifestyle, no daily pressure to show up and perform. Instead, they're building things that don't need them once they're set up. Take faceless digital products, for example. Not courses, not coaching. Simple things. Planners, templates, trackers, short guides. These aren't passion projects. They're solutions. Someone searches for something specific, a budget planner, a CV template, a meal planner, a Notion dashboard, and they buy it. No conversation, no persuasion, just a quiet transaction. And what makes this lazy is not the creation. It's the repetition. Build once, sell hundreds of times. People in the UK are especially good at this because they tend to focus on practicality. If it saves time, reduces stress, or solves a boring problem, it sells. Another thing that's happening, and this is important, is that people are lowering their income expectations at the start. They're not chasing £10,000 months. They're aiming for £300, then £500, then £1,000. Enough to cover groceries, or rent, or a car payment. That mindset shift is huge, because once the pressure is gone, consistency becomes easy. Now let's talk about affiliate income, but not the way you've heard before. Forget spammy links. Forget Instagram bios filled with nonsense. What people are doing now is embedding affiliate links into things that already get traffic. Old blog posts, niche websites, answer-based content. Someone searches a question. They land on a page. They click a link. No selling, no convincing, just relevance. In the UK, a lot of people are doing this with comparison-style content. Tools, subscriptions, services people already use. Hosting, finance apps, software, even boring things like insurance and utilities. Boring sells. Boring pays monthly. Another lazy method gaining traction is repurposing, not creating from scratch. People are taking public domain content, old data, open source tools, and reorganizing them into something more useful. Cleaner, easier, better presented. They're not inventing, they're packaging. And packaging done right is incredibly powerful. There's also a quiet rise in what I'd call background platforms. Places where content lives longer. YouTube without showing your face. Search-based platforms. Marketplaces. People are moving away from feeds that punish you for not posting every day and toward platforms that reward patience. You upload once. It earns for months, sometimes years. That's the part no one brags about. And here's something that doesn't get talked about enough. Most of these people still have normal jobs. This isn't rebellion. It's insulation. They're not trying to escape work. They're trying to reduce fear. Fear of bills. Fear of layoffs. Fear of relying on one income. So they build quietly. Weekends. An hour here. An hour there. No rush. No noise. And slowly something changes. The income isn't massive, but it's consistent. And consistency changes how you think. How you breathe. How you sleep. Because when money doesn't fully depend on your next shift or next paycheck, you move differently. And that's where the story really starts. What really changes people isn't the money itself. It's the shift in control. When you realize that a small system you built is earning while you're asleep, while you're at work, while you're living your normal life, something clicks. You stop thinking in terms of hours traded for cash and start thinking in terms of leverage. And this is where the lazy part becomes strategic. People stop asking, how can I work harder? They start asking, how can I avoid repeating myself? That's the real mindset behind what's happening. Instead of answering the same questions again and again, they turn the answer into a product. Instead of recommending the same tool to 5 friends, they write 1 page and let search traffic do the rest. Instead of creating 10 pieces of content for 10 platforms, they create 1 asset that sits and waits. Waiting is underrated. There's a calm confidence in knowing that you don't have to be constantly visible to be valuable. Another thing that stands out, especially in the UK, is how private this movement is. People don't talk about it much. There's no big announcement. No "I quit my job" post. Just quiet progress. Because when something works, you don't feel the need to prove it. Many of these people aren't tech experts. They're not marketers. They didn't grow up online. Some of them only learned these skills in their 30s or 40s. They Googled things. They watched tutorials. They messed up. They fixed it. Slowly. That's another reason this works. It doesn't rely on motivation. It relies on structure. You don't need to feel inspired to upload a template. You don't need confidence to write a comparison article. You don't need charisma to rank on search engines. You just need to finish the task once. And once it's done, it keeps going. There's also a noticeable shift away from scaling fast. People aren't obsessed with growth charts anymore. They're focused on stability. A few £100 a month that doesn't fluctuate wildly is worth more than big spikes that disappear. Predictability beats excitement. That's why subscriptions, evergreen content, and repeat purchases are becoming the foundation. Not trends, not viral moments, foundations. And something interesting happens when income becomes boring. Stress drops. You stop checking your phone constantly. You stop tying your worth to performance. You stop feeling like you're falling behind. That mental space is worth more than people realize. This is why calling it lazy misses the point. It's not about doing nothing. It's about doing the right thing once. People are finally realizing that attention is expensive. Time is limited. Energy is finite. So they protect it. They don't build businesses that need them every day. They build systems that respect their absence. And maybe that's the biggest lesson here. Online income doesn't have to consume your life to support it. Can be quiet, can be slow, can be invisible, and still be powerful. Now, if this way of thinking feels different from what you usually hear, that's intentional. Most content online is designed to excite you, not help you. This is about clarity, not hype. If you want more breakdowns like this, real strategies, real shifts, and honest conversations about how people are actually making money online without burning out, then make sure you support the channel. Like the video so it reaches the right people. Subscribe if you want more content that cuts through the noise. And let me know in the comments what kind of online income you're most curious about right now. Because the quiet path isn't talked about enough, and it's time it was.